Konnichiwa, this is SC1, and here are the Disney movies that I have out right now that desperately need a sequel. Some of them you'll notice that are missing. So, yeah. Almost forgot. I'm about to grab some films that obviously need a sequel. So here are some of the films that desperately need sequels. Just finishing up. Some of these are mostly missing due to the lack of money we had previously. Oh, come on! You know what, I'll stack those back up later. Actually, I'll do it right now. Hold on. Come on. I bet a lot of people had this type of problem before. At least it went down. Unlike some movies that don't even belong here. Some of these things just don't belong here. Some of these things just don't belong here. Some of these things just aren't the same. Yeah. They're just not the same. They're not the same. Not the same. They're all together, but they are not the same. These, however, need sequels. Okay, some of these films were missing. So, yeah. Here are some of the films that definitely need sequels. Here's Bolt, the Atlantis films, the series of Buddies films, Treasure Planet, the two Tron movies that I have right here, Underdog, Lady and the Tramps 1 and 2, Mickey, Donald, and Goofy, The Three Musketeers, the Disney Fairies franchise, Tarzan's 1 and 2, Hunchback of Notre Dame, 1 and 2, Chicken Little, Mulan, couldn't find Mulan 2 because someone obviously borrowed it. The these two, Mickey's Once Upon a Christmas and Twice Upon a Christmas. Still waiting for Three Times Upon a Christmas. Here's the Haunted Mansion, Fantasia, and Fantasia 2000. Still waiting for another Fantasia film to come out. The Aristocats. That was planned to have a sequel, but they accidentally canceled it, so yeah, don't know where it is. The Beverly Hills Chihuahua series. Don't know where the third one, when the third one's coming out, but yeah, it's supposed to come out, but it forgot to happen. I forgot Mulan 2 was somewhere else. There we go, much better. Okay, so we got Great Mouse Detective, the Goofy movies, A Bug's Life, first and only Pixar movie in this one, G-Force, Fox and the Hound series, Bambi. Bambi 2 is around here somewhere. Bamper's New Groove series. Robin Hood. The Rescuers franchise. Indiana Jones. Santa Claus. Lion King. Couldn't find the first one because, someone borrowed it. The Little Mermaid series. Skipped the Muppets, sorry. Sorry, I skipped the Muppets. And there's Lilo and Stitch 1 and 2. Although they're technically done with Leroy and Stitch now, but yeah, still waiting for a sequel to happen. And there's also other films that need a sequel. The Brother Bear series, and you get the idea, you know the drill. You guys get the idea, you know the drill. Dumbo's got a remake. The Jungle Book definitely needed a sequel before it got a remake, but yeah, first the Jungle Book, now the Lion King. Why would you do a remake before making a sequel? Look, those of you who think that certain Disney movie sequels stink, better realize that you people are just terrible at being happy. Yeah, seriously. You people just stink at being good guys. You know that? There's also Who Framed Roger Rabbit up here. So, yeah, I'm gonna pick that up. So, those are obviously the Disney movies that desperately need sequels. So desperately, in fact, that these sequels obviously need to happen. And these are dust collectors. These films have been dust collectors ever since, ever since we found out we could buy movies digitally. But yeah, although my mother stopped buying DVDs, I still think it's a good idea to buy DVDs just to have a certain sense of nostalgia to go along with it. These are part of my childhood. 2000s nostalgia, people. I was born in 1998. Remember that. I was born in the late 90s. I was raised in the 2000s. If you people got a problem with what I like, you're probably a bunch of idiotic, heartless people. Plus, I know those of you who betrayed me, those of you who didn't like either Master of Disguise or Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Yeah, I like Master of Disguise. I'm looking at you, spiffy needle geeks. I'm scolding you guys for hating Master of Disguise. I love that film. If you guys got a problem with it, what the heck is wrong with you? First, one of you ends up saying that Sora won't ever make it into Smash, or Goku would never ever make it into Smash either. And now you tell me that you hate Master of Disguise? What is wrong with you? I am so heartbroken right now. Anyway, I digress. There is this one Pixar film that I put into the mix due to it being a part of my childhood, and it's probably 20 plus years old due to A Bug's Life. A Bug's Life was released back in 1998. I was born the same year, so yeah. Well, guys, those are the Disney movies that definitely need sequels soon. If they don't get sequels anytime soon, then I'll come up with a certain sequel myself. If Disney ends up hiring me one of these days. I couldn't find the Jungle Book 2, so yeah, that's why I left the Jungle Book out. And I got two versions. I got three versions of the Jungle Book. Two of the original and also the remake, I'm guessing. Wait. Let me see. Yeah, that's the remake. That's the remake right there. You can see Mowgli in live action right there. There are certain films in my collection that desperately need sequels, such as non-Disney films, like Master of Disguise, as I mentioned down here. I know Avatar's coming up with a sequel soon. There's another film down here that needs a sequel. Nacho Libre. That also needs a sequel. There's Brave. I'm not sure when that's getting a sequel, but next to that, there's Black Cauldron. Sorry if these are not in the correct order. That's mainly because my sister and her friend were cleaning up in here. They were setting up my room, so yeah. It's gonna look a little messy. There's also the game plan, which you guys remember Dwayne The Rock Johnson, right? You guys love The Rock. There's a lot of other non-Disney films that need sequels. There's Megamind over there. There's Napoleon Dynamite. I think that's gonna receive a sequel soon. I don't see Osmosis Jones anywhere, but I see The Last Airbender. That either needs a sequel or a remake. Well, a sequel most likely, because it looks too good. It looks too high res. It looks too high quality for a sequel. The special effects didn't even look 2D. What is wrong with you people? Come on. Snap out of it. There were certain complaints that I have with the film. It felt a little short. It was a little bit serious, a little bit too serious. Although there were funny moments, but it was a little bit serious. And some of the words were butchered in that film. There's also the Land Before Time. I think that's what it's called. That series. There's some other live action Jungle Book films, but yeah, it's Disney's latest one that released back in 2015. Before a sequel even happened. Jimmy Neutron needs to come back. There's another non-Disney film, such as Flushed Away. There are other ones. The Garfield movies. Garfield the Movie 1 and Garfield the Movie 2. Although some of you may not like Garfield the movie, I personally enjoyed it. You heartless punks. You heartless punks! Why would you even hate this? It's fun and it's clever. Get Smart was also very funny. Still waiting for a sequel. There are certain shows on DVD that desperately need a movie or another season or a reboot or a remake. You know, you get the idea. You know the drill. There's Ratatouille. Gesundheit! I'm gonna leave it there for now, because Yeah, there's a lot of misplacement over there. Disney's Legends, there's a lot of stuff that doesn't even belong in where they're placed, but yeah. There's Everyone's Hero, which is another non-Disney film that needs to have a sequel. Seriously. There's Ghostbusters 1 and 2, still waiting for Ghostbusters 3. Plus, they received a remake, which didn't get received very well, but the remake I haven't seen, but yeah, I can tell I was supposed to like it, because it looked okay to me. Come on, people, what's wrong with you? Oh boy. The Green Lantern. I was impressed by this film. No wonder the Green Lantern ended up getting replaced by Cyborg in the Justice League. Everyone hated this film except for me, and I'm the only one who likes this film because it was really cool looking, and you people are just stinking heartless. So heartless that I just can't stop thinking about killing you people.
What are you so mad about? Stop yelling, dude.
Don't
talk about killing people. That's not cool.
Alright, that's...
They don't know what they're talking about. Everybody's a critic.
Yeah, everyone's a critic. Heartless one.
Yeah, that's their problem, Bubba.
Hey, take my Keyblade and stab him in the forehead.
Oh my gosh, dude, that is not what Jesus would do.
But that's what St. Michael would do. He did the same thing to the devil.
The phrase is, what would Jesus do because Jesus is the Son of God. We're supposed to be like the Son of God, not archangels.
Those of you who didn't hear him, I am not gonna say what he just did, because those of you who couldn't hear him, he said, what would Jesus do? But what I would do is what St. Michael would do. Yeah, he would possibly pound the heck out of the devil. Yeah, you people are just a bunch of demons who just don't know how to love. Eat. And a bunch of blockheads. You people are just a bunch of blockheads over here. Just... What the heck?
Take a chill pill, Black Belt. It's all good.
There's a lot of films buried behind this box here. There's also Cats and Dogs, which just received the sequel just very previously. There's Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, which is the remake to Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. There's one film that definitely needs a PG-13 movie. There's a lot of R-rated films that need a PG-13 related movie. A PG-13 movie. And yeah.
Who are you fighting with?
That's my dad. Sorry. Sorry you guys had to see that. At least he's wearing pants.
Shorts, not pants.
Shorts.
Who are you posting that with?
I'm recording a video right now.
Where are you gonna post it at?
Well, Facebook, duh.
Don't be posting.
Oh, wait. I meant to say YouTube. Sorry. I meant to say YouTube. Sorry. The Facebook just came to my mind. First thing that came to mind. Sorry. Okay. Have you ever taken a look at a certain R-rated film and wondered why it wasn't PG-13? For example, National Lampoon's Vacation. Well, it had a certain sequel, National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation, that received a sequel. National Lampoon's Vacation was originally rated R, till National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation, which was rated PG-13, which was the better choice for rating. There's also Casper over there that definitely needs a sequel. Or a remake. However, there's one film in particular that I thought was PG-13 but was rated R. And yes, I am pointing at it as of currently. The Breakfast Club. And surprisingly, I thought this was PG-13, but oh, heck no. Oh, heck no. Wait. Sorry about the blur, but that's an R. Stop being blurry. Focus. If it could just focus. Please focus. Focus. Are you focused? Are you focused? Focus. Dude. Focus, dude. Yeah, the film's rated R. You know what? The second application's not going to focus on this thing because, yeah, you know. This definitely needs to be PG-13 because this film I accidentally watched as a kid. Yeah, I didn't see anything R-rated about it. I just assumed it was PG-13, but it ended up being rated R instead. So, yeah, please make a PG-13 version, especially for National Lampoon's Vacation, because that's messed up. That's just messed up. PG-13. And you guys remember Dude, Where's My Car? I'm still waiting for a sequel to that. That one's PG-13 as well, but Yeah, I'm still waiting for a sequel to happen. There's a lot of really gross films that end up being rated PG-13, such as Grown Ups franchise. I haven't seen any of those films yet. And the sad part about that is that my mother doesn't like Adam Sandler films. But I do. And my mother's coming down with something. So be sure to wish her get well in the comments. If you're not mad at her for hating Adam Sandler. Yeah. He's a nice guy. Come on. Hello, Loopy. Loopy. Oh. Hey, my leg. Hey, Loopy. Okay, I'll see you guys eventually.